you so much for that.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Chicago trails by 10. Blackhole passes to Myers. Got it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Bola. Here's the kid. Here's Baller. Just 5 on the clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
G, no good on the free throw. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Inside. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Shoots the 3. Baller, that's good. Baller's got 19 points.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Pass to Campbell. Into the lane, and Campbell throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Baller. He's covered by Rose. Back to Jackson Davis. Banked in off the glass. Jackson Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Campbell. Fires the 3. T's shot is good.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Baller. He's covered by Rose. Baller misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Donovan decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Chicago trails by 12. Jackson Davis with it.
Away team foul. Number 33. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Jackson Davis. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Jackson Davis hits them both. Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
From 18 feet away, that one misses. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
4th team foul.
Campbell inside. Good! Lays it right in there.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Number 33. 5th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for 2, Jackson Davis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Jackson Davis hits them both. Now here's Rose. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And he recovers it. And that one is good.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Here's Baller. He's covered by Rose. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
.121 left in the game. 5 on the clock. Campbell inside. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
The shot misses. Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Rose. It's stolen by G. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Oh, that is a big-time jam. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose scanning the floor. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action.
Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, then on Monday.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. And it's Big Smooth in at the 2. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
Q can't get it to go. To the inside. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And Thomas has got the ball here for Las Vegas. Pass to Q. About a minute played here so far in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Noah. Here's the professor. The jumper from the wing off target. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thanks.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And there's the screen. Here's Big Smooth. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. For Las Vegas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Q. And they call an illegal screen here. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. New Orleans, 4th.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
Here's New Orleans now. Here's Big Smooth. Pass to Mills. It's stolen away. Thomas, right side. Here's Q. Beyond the arc. Palmer gets the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Q. Lots of room. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Big Smooth. To win the run. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Las Vegas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Q. Thomas up top, uncovered. And he nails the jumper. Thomas has gotten his second bucket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw, no good. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Good on the second one. Las Vegas leading by 7. Pass to Noah. Back to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. New Orleans trails by 7. Here's Big Smooth. Yet to see a basket. Here's Slim. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Thomas outside. The 3 is up. Big Smooth with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pulls it from the top of the key, and it's the professor with a rebound. The professor's got 4 rebounds in the game. Q, the pass to the kid. Here's Noah. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
I just love the ball movement.
New Orleans trails by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. to Andrews. Here's Rainman. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Las Vegas with the ball.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
New Orleans trails by 7. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Picked it! In transition! Here's Higgins. Last game for him, he had 14. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. And here's New Orleans now. Screen by MP. And Las Vegas making a change here.
Third team foul. Substitution for Las Vegas. Number 19, Red.
Here's Rainman. Still without a bucket. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Big Red. Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 14-3 run. Pass to Skinny. It's Graham on the wing. Covered by MP. Inside. Here's B. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
It's intercepted. Here's Higgins, down low. Graham, that's good. And Las Vegas leads by 13.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Rainman.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Number 49, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Has to be. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. And the shot goes. Graham's got his second basket of the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Andrews. Here's the pick. Here's Rainman. Offline from the top of the key.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Higgins. Here's Big Red. And the three-pointer goes. And Las Vegas leads by 16.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Las Vegas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Higgins misses. New Orleans trails by 14. Rainman, the pass to Money. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Here's Higgins. No made baskets yet. Puts up a three. No good there. Here's Rainman. Puts up a deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's Las Vegas up by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen from Las Vegas?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. Here's Q. 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Q's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
So for New Orleans right now. Here's Big Smooth. Knocked away. Here's Q. Pass to the professor. Thomas up top. Here's the professor. Still no points. 6 on the shot clock. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot from the arc. Palmer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Big Smooth. Three-pointer. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
Noah passes to the kid. Here's Q. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Slim with the rebound. From the high post, it's rebounded by Las Vegas. At one point, they led by 16. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
13. First personal foul, second team foul.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And the free throw, no good. New Orleans trails by 13. Here's Big Smooth. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Q. Here's Palmer. Fires high post. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Noah. Slim with the rebound. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with
G boost off a block like that one.
There's a screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That one misses. Las Vegas leading by 8. Here's Skinny. No points so far. Palmer gets the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Skinny. And he gets it back. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Skinny's got his first points of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Second, New Orleans.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Here's Big Smooth. He's got 5. The 3. Offensive board. Five on the clock. Second chance effort. And it's the professor with a rebound. The professor's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Ball stolen. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Mills. And that one is stuffed right through.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the wing on the left. Launches it. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Q. Here's Noah. Las Vegas moving that ball around. Here's Q. Clock at 6. Palmer. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys?
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Q. Pass to Skinny. From outside the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. New Orleans trails by 15. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Slim, the pass to Mills. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. The Professor's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Skinny. There's a screen. Wide open look. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Big Smooth. He's got 5 to the middle. Out to the right wing. To in the cold spell. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. The Professor's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Las Vegas leading by 17. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Higgins, covered by MP. Higgins, here's Thomas. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Thomas has got 6.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Pass to Rain Man. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Number 49, 2 shots.
First one falls. And he makes both free throws. A minute 39 left to play in the first half. It's Thomas on the wing. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Here's Higgins. Shot clock at 6. Rain Man grabs the board. New Orleans trails by 17. And again, New Orleans no good. Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 15-6 run. Higgins passes to Graham. Thomas outside. Three-pointer, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Higgins. No points yet. Here's Big Red. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Las Vegas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for Las Vegas, number 19. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Here's Rain Man. From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Las Vegas leading by 17. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
I think for Las Vegas, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little desperate for that first win.
Yeah, if you include the offseason, it's been months, Shaq, since this team's won a game. Not a great feeling.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Las Vegas leading by 17. And it's the professor in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half. Pass to Thomas, 5 to shoot. Here's Palmer. Here's Q. Nails it from beyond the arc. Q's got 9.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Big smooth passes to Rain Man. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 17-foot shot on the way. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Q. Thomas, left side. 4-3. Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Pass to Q. Las Vegas moving that ball around. And Las Vegas, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 5th, New Orleans.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are 2 squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Big Smooth. That one off the back iron and out.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Thomas has got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Mills with a screen on Thomas. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go that time.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 11 points for Q.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Slim. 5 points in the game. Here's Big Smooth, looking to win the run, and that one good. Big Smooth's got 7 points in the game. And Thomas has got the ball here for Las Vegas. Pass to Q. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Here's Slim. Noah grabs the board. Las Vegas has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Big Smooth. Out to the right wing. Rain Man, the pass to Slim. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 16-7 run. Las Vegas calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Has to be. Oh, deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
On defense, New Orleans. Here's Noah. Again, the miss by Las Vegas. Pass to Andrews. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. And again, New Orleans no good. Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 16-7 run. Down low. Here's B. And he dunks it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. They set the pick. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Noah's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Skinny. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. He has 7.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
New Orleans has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Screen by MP. For 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 17-7 run. The kid passes to Skinny. Pass to Palmer. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to MP. And it's blocked.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Palmer. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Las Vegas.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Las Vegas calls timeout. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And here's New Orleans now.
Las Vegas foul call. Higgins. Second personal foul. First team foul.
MP high post.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Las Vegas has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Andrews.